Have you ever wanted to learn how to write a song from start to finish? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to my 4-part series of how to write a song. In this first segment, I won't be playing any examples on guitar. I'll be using audio examples from my favorite bands and artists, as I feel like it's going to be more effective in explaining my first part, which is going to be the hook. The hook is where you should be beginning when you are even thinking about writing a song. The hook is, in my opinion, the heart of your song, and it's what people are going to remember when they are finished with your song. So there's 3 ways that I think you can approach the hook, and this is generally what I hear in most popular and rock songs. The first way you can approach the hook is by putting your hook at the beginning of the song and doing it through your instrumentals. A good example of this is one of my favorite bands, Paramore. Their song Misery Business has an extremely catchy and strong hook with their electric guitars right at the beginning of the song. I'm going to share a few seconds of that song right now. Using your hook at the very beginning of the song through your instruments is a very common way to utilize your hook. You can hear it in most music nowadays. Another way you can do it is putting your hook through the vocal line. And one good example of this is through my other favorite band, All Time Low, a pop punk band that's been around for a while. They have a good song which is called Cinderblock Garden. They have this really catchy vocal line hook, and they use it right at the beginning of the song and throughout the song. Here's a few seconds from Cinderblock Garden. And the third and final way I typically hear hooks utilize is saving it for the chorus. A lot of the times songs actually just jump right into the verse, and a good example of this is a song I just recently started listening to, and it's the song Friends by Justin Bieber. He does this really cool thing where he utilizes a synth at the beginning and goes straight into the verse, saving his big hook for the chorus. So here's a few seconds of Friends by Justin Bieber.
I was wondering about your mama. Did she get that job she wanted? So that car that gave her problems doesn't have to end. And if it ends, can we be friends?
So these are the 3 most common ways you can approach your hook. So going and recapping, number 1, you can use your hook at the beginning of the song through your instruments. Number 2, at the beginning of the song through your vocal line. Or number 3, you can save your hook for later in the song, typically found introduced in the chorus and jumping right into the verse at the beginning of the song. So these are the 3 ways I would approach your hook. There are other ways you can do it, and I wouldn't necessarily just put yourself in a box and only do these ways, but if you're kind of want somewhere to start, these are good guidelines to go by. Another thing to remember is to make your hook rememberable. There's nothing worse than to write a very lazy hook or something that's kind of just meh. I would say really focus on writing a strong hook, and that will kind of set a very strong foundation for writing the rest of your song. I hope you guys liked this video and thought it was helpful. Again, this is the first video of a 4-part series where I go over how to write a song from start to finish. Next week, I hope you check back here on the channel. I'm going to be dropping my next video in the series where I go over how to write a verse. So like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you at the movies.